Greetings, dear ones. Here we are today on this beautiful spot right before a big storm front comes through. And I'm here today to talk about miracles and how we should expect to have them in our lives. Miracles are like the definition of love, as we discussed last week, that everyone has a different definition based on their experiences. And depending on what miracles look like for you, they could come in many different shapes and forms. And it's been my experience that once you begin to look for miracles, they're everywhere in your life. And now is the time where we need miracles more than ever before. With the conflicts that are going on our planet right now, they are like dropping a pebble into a still pond or a still ocean, as the case might be, because the ripples that will come from this conflict are going to affect generations for eons to come. And it's going to cause a shift on our planet, which we need so desperately to happen. And if you can expect to have miracles in your life, then you can attract this vibration to you and raise your vibration so that you raise the vibration of those around you. And I would also like to share that miracles will come to you when you are open to receive them. And just like we talked about love last week, the miracles of love come into your life when you are open, and it's a flow of energy that moves through you and comes back to you. And I'll just share a brief story with you. My mom and I were out to dinner at a restaurant this week that we frequent a couple times a year, and we befriended one of the servers there. And this gentleman was so happy to see us this visit, and we had a wonderful time joking with him as always. We've been going there for quite some time, and he said a couple of times he was so happy to see us. And towards the end of our visit, when it was time to pay the check, he said, "Nope, sorry, this one's on me." And I wish we'd had a camera so that we could have captured what our faces were with the surprise and delight of such a beautiful gesture. And so he picked up our tab. How kind and sweet is that? Now, some people might not think that's a miracle, but we felt like it was, because it was such a generous and thoughtful offer. And it was wonderful to see him, and we were just astounded by how great and kind he was. And that felt so good to us that we passed that on to others. And so the circle of love and compassion continued. And it was beautiful to share. And so I wanted to share that with you, because as my mom and I went through our next couple of days, we experienced more of the same and gave more of the same. So you can do the same in your life. And when you do that, it raises the collective consciousness of humanity just by being kind to one another. And that's what we need to do in a time like this, where there's so much strife on our planet, that we can offset just by being good to one another and thoughtful and compassionate. And yes, you may be experiencing some inconveniences at the gas station because of the conflict in Ukraine, but we have cars and we're driving around and we're still functioning normally, when on other places in this planet, I don't even have to get into it, people are giving up everything. Sorry, we may have to cut this. Or maybe not. It's such a moving experience, and it touches me so deeply that it chokes me up. In any case, I thank you for your time and your attention to our channel, and I appreciate so much that you have checked in with us once more. And please, wherever you are, have a magnificent rest of your day. And please remember to hit our subscribe button and give us a thumbs up, and of course leave a comment, and I'll check back and put some answers there. So again, thank you for your time, and remember, expect miracles in your life, because when you begin to expect them, you'll see them everywhere you look. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.